Welcome back to Raptor's Garage, and today guys we're just going to basically do a quick service in the sense of we're going to replace the oil in the diffs, the front and the back. So I've been on to our friends at Milner's. I've got 2 litres of this 75-90 Morris diff oil. Paul's going to take me through how we drain it off, what we're looking for in the oil that we drain off, you know, if there's any sort of damage inside, if we're picking up any metal bits or anything, and we're going to replace it. Just basically part of a kind of like routine things that you would do. How often would you do these kind of things, Paul?
I do mine once a year, but
anal.
Yeah, well, okay.
so once
every couple of years you do.
Yeah, should be a fairly straightforward job. Okay, so join us underneath, and we're going to top up with some new fresh oil. Right, so we've got the drain plug out. You've drained the oil out, haven't you, Paul?
Yep.
This is black as Yace spades.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not black.
No.
I don't know if you can see that in shot. It's still. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Brilliant.
I don't know when it was last changed because we haven't got a clue, have we?
No.
Doesn't smell burned.
I mean, we've got just over 100,000 miles now on the clock on this.
There's the drain plug.
That looks quite gunky, so is that a good or bad thing?
Do you want to chuck us a cloth and I'll just show you what's actually on this? It's a magnetic drain plug.
Right.
And I don't know if you can see all that coming off there. All that gunky stuff.
Right, yeah,
is actually worn, is metal.
Okay.
That's the actual sump nut itself.
I got you, so it's got a magnet on that in order to draw any particles to it.
Yep, there's the...
Right.
That's bits of worn up metal, bits of bearing.
Should we expect to see that at this
Yes.
kind of mic? Okay, so it's not...
There's no big chunks in that, that's what I'm just looking for. There's nothing, there's no... If you get chunks of metal like chips and things, you've got smash gears or a chunk out of a gear, you've got nothing in there, that's actually pretty good. Considering that there wasn't much on it, it looked worse than it was. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'll shoot.
That's tight, right?
Yeah, that's tight.
Is this the one? This is where we're going to fill it from once you put. Okay.
Oh, we're going to have to get a bar on there. We're going to have to get a big bar.
And at what point? This is the thing I always wonder about. What point are we worried that we're going to strip any threads on something that's as tight as that?
Probably about now.
Okay. But you've got the kit, haven't you?
Yeah, we can fix it.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to come off. Right. It actually wasn't that tight, it was just stiff.
It was the angle, wasn't it?
And there's no magnet on that one, so you can't get them mixed up. That's pretty much finished draining.
So at this stage is kind of like just a routine kind of service thing. We are just simply going to drain the oil, inspect it, just make sure there's nothing to worry about, and just top it up with oil.
Well, you know this axle's got a locker in it. We know the locker works because we had to use it the other week.
Yeah.
It's not making any row. There's nothing mashed up in there. There's no nasty bits of metal. So no, we're pretty good with that.
Brilliant.
I just don't think it's had an oil change for a while. There's nothing floating in the oil. There's nothing metallic in the oil, so that's good.
And a quick question as well. You spoke to me before about these have got breathers on because they'll get hot.
Yep.
And they need to, it kind of things expand and contract inside. And the mistake people make is that at the moment the breather pipe for these only runs up, if I'm right in saying, is this pipe here that we...
That one, yeah.
Right, so that's only running up into this tube up here. So if you go into water deeper than this, you're going to suck up...
Yeah, because this is open at both ends.
Right, so eventually what we would be doing is taking this pipe and running it up, either right up high or all the way along the body and maybe up as high as the snorkel.
Yeah.
So it's a job we're going to do because
Yeah, you don't want to. It's like the other week when we were doing that water crossing.
yeah,
The water was that deep.
yeah, it was,
At
it was
least.
a good height, yeah,
Yeah, probably a bit deeper than that.
yeah. And I presume from looking at the oil, we didn't get any water.
You
in it
didn't
all
get
the
any
time.
water in that because it would have been emulsified. So
Isn't it right? Because you've got a hot diff, you go into cold water,
And you
everything
quench it.
contracts, it sucks, and that's when you can actually suck water back.
well, you've got a hot diff. You run it into the water. You quench it. It sucks. It basically has a gulp of cold air come in, and
Yeah.
if there's water there, it's going
It's going to suck the water.
to swallow that too.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first one of them done. Not really.
So we've got any kind of method? Is it take a nickel and just fill it up until it starts to dribble out of the
Yeah, the fill level on this is the filler plug.
Right. And is that more viscous than the kind of normal engine oil that you see? Because it looks,
No, it's quite thin. This
it's
is.
quite thin, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, clearly didn't get enough when I ordered this. Well, I kind of ordered one for the front, one for the back.
No, and we're right up to the edge. Top is 2 litres.
Okay.
Or whatever these are. Litres? Yeah.
Litres, yeah.
Yeah, 2 litres on. It's just starting to dribble out. And that
Is that?
is that. Done.
Brilliant. So that's pretty straightforward. That's the rear diff done. Basically drain it. Make sure you put your drain plug back in, and then take your nut off to fill it up. And fill it up. It takes 2 litres of oil. So that's all done. Back together now. And in a future video, we'll show you how to do the front valve diff.